Hey Twilighters, it's Tuesday and I'm recording my video in the kitchen again because it's the only place in our apartment that has some decent lighting. Today is fantastic because I finally got the New Moon soundtrack and it was surprisingly cheap. So, the soundtrack. I've only listened to it about 2 or 3 times so far. My favorite band of Skulls. I've been listening to their music on MySpace for a long time and they're amazing. I like Satellite Heart. I love the Muse song. You know, the one that Katie and I bounced around to on our bed. And I also like the song by The Editors a lot. The other ones I kind of have to get used to and maybe one of them will start popping out. Okay, so my roommate is sitting on the other side of the wall here and I was just mentioning to her how awkward it is. This is so awkward. And then I realized she just started reading Twilight, so I'm gonna call her out here. She's gonna give her opinion. Can you come and tell them about you reading Twilight?
Okay.
You're laughing at me. So, Twilighters, this is Jessica.
Hi! Oh, so I started reading the first book, Twilight. I'm about 130-something pages in. I started reading it because I heard everybody talk about it, and mainly Sanne. And then I started looking. But like before that, like I heard about it in my adolescent literature class, and everybody's like, "Oh, Twilight, Twilight."
Is that the one I'm taking?
Yeah.
It's the one I'm taking. We have Twilight discussions every session. Every time, for some reason, it always ends up being about Twilight. Anyway, continue.
I'm an English major. I don't like to get into fad reading just because everybody else is reading it. But I did give in, picked up Twilight because I like vampires. So picked it up, started reading it. I understand what people are saying where the storyline is awesome, but the writing doesn't fit it. Because the writing for me is like, oh, it kind of feels like high schoolish. Like, oh, boy meets girl. Girl happens to be like falling in love with mysterious guy happens to be vampire. I'm like, okay. But so far it's got my approval. I'm hooked. I think I'll read the next book.
What are
they doing right now? And she's found out that like, oh, the whole tale from like the Native Americans that about the whole like
okay, let me
werewolves.
just flip through this to see what you've already. Oh, Port Angeles?
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Oh, you're not. Oh, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, I'm almost there. It's my read. I travel back and forth on the train, so it's my train
book. I haven't read anything yet. What did you think about the blood typing scene? Because I know that's, for a lot of people, that's like one of the favorite scenes and it wasn't in the movie. Where Bella faints and like Mike has to take her off to see the nurse and Edward comes. And
yeah, and then she starts talking about the smell of blood and he's surprised that she knows blood has a smell. And I'm like, who doesn't know that blood has a smell?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. You can smell blood.
Right. Like,
anyways.
So, I was wondering about that. I like it. I like it. Plus, I can picture it. Like, that's one of the things that you can picture the most. Like, everybody's been in the science class. I mean, even though they don't do that now for, like, legal reasons and safety reasons, they don't make you perk yourself. But everybody remembers sitting in science class and talking about, like, blood typing and everything, and somebody getting a little queasy about it. I think it's very interesting so far.
Awesome. Just one question, are you gonna go and see New Moon and Twilight with me when New Moon is released?
Yes. Because I want to see it. I'll make sure my lesson plan for the next day is already done.
Yeah, because she hasn't seen the Twilight movie yet, so that's gonna be exciting.
So, I'm looking forward to it.
Yay. So I read all your comments about the vampire books. I'm definitely gonna check a couple of those out, but I went to the library and this caught my eye. It is Vampire Kisses by Ellen Schreiber, and I thought I'd check that out because I'd heard about it before. And it says, in a small town dubbed Dullsville, 16-year-old Raven, a vampire-crazed goth girl, is an outcast. But not for long. So, I hope this is not going to be your typical goth girl falls in love with a vampire thing, but we will see. Keep you up to date. Today is also fantastic because of the leaked pictures from Bazaar magazine, and they're incredibly amazing. Gonna go out on a limb here and say that they're better than the Vanity Fair photo shoot. So here is your daily dose of our pets and case 2. See you tomorrow.
Twilighters, I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Yes.